Hello, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well. All right. So this evening I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV. But this time I made an alt. I made an alt and I'm going to be playing through MSQ again. Just because it's been a while since I've played all the way through MSQ. Like, I've only done it once, and that was with my main. And I've done a little bit here and there with other alts that I never really stuck with. So we're gonna do 2.x all the way through 7.2. Um, Obviously not at all in one go, but we're gonna do it. So, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me just turn off this music. There we go. Turn on the gameplay audio. Let me know if anything is too loud, too quiet, if you can hear me breathing. Um, and I will adjust accordingly, but I'm still working on adjusting the balance of audio and stuff. But yeah, let's go. I've got a Rothgal this time because that was what my friends picked. um, Her name is Sava Inovish. And yeah, she's on Dynamis, specifically Madwyn, which is the same world my sister has her character in because she was doing the free trial and trying it out. So hopefully if she keeps playing, I can play as a gladiator slash paladin for her as a tank since she's playing, oh, what is it? Lancer currently.
Here. Here. Feel. Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises, a solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ulda. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
I just realized my headset was on mute this entire time. So I hope I had enough time, or y'all had enough time to read all this, because I wasn't saying anything apparently. And here's where we part late. Oh my god. And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares. Then it's onto the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. Never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Now we start to realm reborn. Again. She's so cute. Oi, venturer! Over here! I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? How can I tell? Huh. Name's Wymond, and my business is knowing every bugger else's. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by way of welcome to our fair city? Free of charge, even. Just this one. Or just this once, like... Is it truly free of charge, though? I was about to say, did he disappear? Yes, yes. I should have... Ooh, wow, my thingy is tiny. That was not what I meant to say. My chat box is tiny. Why are you so small? Oh, nope. Okay, we'll deal with that later. What I should have done was... There's a way to take tooltips off. I just can't remember how to do that. Deal with it later. I should have put my UI over on my... from this... or from my main to my alt. I will do that later. Just plain anyone else with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak with Momodi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventure and adventurer. Woohoo. And most of my stuff is still in the same place. No, it's not. No, it's not. Deal with it later. Why, hello there. Who might you be? If you're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momodi, and I own this fine establishment, if it please you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after green adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself in the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for high on, forever now. Then there's the Garlean Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days, only that they are. Aye, the people drink and make merry, but underneath it all there's worry. Worry and lingering feel of loss. And little wonder, it's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent on turning the realm into an eighth hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next, some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people would remember something like that, but the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There's one thing the survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for the realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame that our recollections of those brave heroes are jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces to mind, it's like they're standing between us and the midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten, and so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself to our fair city. All I ask is that you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in a better state than you found her. If you can promise that, I'd be happy to let you join the guild. Easy peasy. Alright then, a promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy and prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand too. Anyway, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. Sign here, and here, and here, and also here. Sava Inovish. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Alright, Miss Inovish. On behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 is my witness, I swear to you. I'll bring you your money. In the East, it's said that even a merciful god might be driven to vengeance if thrice blasphemed. Be grateful you were given a 4th chance to offend. You two, attend to the scum. No, please, mercy! Well, ain't that a sorry sight? Nor an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'll end up like him. So casual about it. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse on the... Wait. Of course, I do enjoy hearing a lady muse on the many manhoods of her acquaintance from time to time. Oh god. Any road, welcome to Oldaz, Sava. Saba. Take a moment to catch your breath, and I'll teach you a little about our fair city. Yeah, did the tutorial. Oh. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks that I'd like you to perform so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetherite Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called an Aetherite. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Eorzea would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune to it with them before you can use them, so be sure you do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attuned to an Aetherite before, Sava? If not, just lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Gladiators Guild over at the Coliseum. Assuming that sword ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange over on the steps of Thal. Goods from all across oh my god. Goods from all across Eorzea and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. You might say that's everything. You might say that everything's for sale in Ul'dah, as long as you got the gil. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought, Sava. There's plenty. Uh, mm, there's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself, especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interests. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Cesaroga and give this to him. He'll be happy to tell you about the markets once he's read it. In short, then, visit the Aetherite Plaza, the Gladiators Guild, and the Sapphire Exchange. Simple. Oh, but before you go, a word of advice. While there are more than a few unsavory characters out there who'll try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured into the city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize is that instead of chasing after Gil the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you got going. Oh, and let me know when you're finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down to your small clothes without a gil to your name. No dying in a ditch, you hear me? Oh my god, why do I have so many letters? I was supposed to have moved that, and I didn't. See if I can... over here for now. That way it's at least out of the way. And we run! Right, Plaza. Try and get through all this stuff as quickly as I can. adventurer. Might you have come at the behest of Miss Momody at the quicksand? Excellent, which brings us to the matter of the attunement fee. That'll be 100,000 gil, if you please, madam. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. Ah, but the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you're unfamiliar with the use of aetherized. Allow me to explain. Crystalline agglomerations tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you've heard the return and teleport. Well, these transportation spells make direct use of the etherites and their connection with the flow of ether. Given that there is an aetherite in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with the mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune herself to each and every one. But even if you have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent of you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. Pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn about more aetherites or transportation magic, I would be happy to answer your questions. Cool. I can go back. Where's Gladiators Guild from here? I don't remember. That way. Did I pass it? No. Nope, I went the wrong way. That's okay, I need to come here anyway. This is why aetherites are important. Because I get lost. Oh. Cesaroga. And you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer. But of course. Yes, I am Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee... What? You expect me to do this for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask an Oldan a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Oh, Mistress Momody instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate that I have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Ul'dah's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbren and Aldnard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Ul'dah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided he has sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer. A deadlier sword, perhaps, or a shinier trinket. Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you'll find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives, and crafting materials. And to the south, you'll find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That's all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momody. Now off with you. Is it on this side? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. The Gladiators Guild. Where are you? In here. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, friend. Tell me, are you new to the thrills of Mortal Kombat? Well, whether you are or not, you're new to us. If you'd like to take your... If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing to and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not, far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take to the Blood Sounds by day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Uda. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? Ah, there's not an Uldan alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of this than the gladiator who wins riches and fames with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory to fight in triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. What'll it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? A decision you shan't regret. One moment while I make way for Sava Inovish. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mila. Seek her out and obtain her approval. I heard Lulitsu. Yours Sava Inovich. 'Tis a good strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, guildmaster here. So you wish to study your arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all the other weapons. Perhaps you think it's easiest to learn. Sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments, who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Sava, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate, die by it? Live by the sword or die by the sword. Then welcome, gladiator, to your new home. Let's not waste time, shall we? I would gauge your aptitude for the sword. Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. Simple task, but essential to your training nonetheless. Now go. Bring me 3 ladybugs. Did I miss a thingy over here? I did. And there should be an aetheryte out here somewhere. Nope, I'm incorrect. There's one over here though, so just quickly hit that one. Right? Nope, I'm going the wrong way. That's unfortunately gonna be a lot of this, even though I'm here a lot of the time. Oh, jeez. see, I can come out this way, possibly. Where am I supposed to be? It's probably a good question. Not that way, that's for sure. I've done a very, very, very small amount of tanking. I'll come back to the Adventurers Guild once I'm done with this. So this is kind of a learning experience. I've mainly done healing and not even like a lot of healing either. It's literally just playing White Mage. And a lot of, what's it called? Um, Healing and range DPS. Damage dealt and delivers attack. Okay, cool. I'll change that later. So this is gonna be kind of a learning experience for me as well. Unfortunately for anybody who wants to go through this quickly. Okay, that's 2 hornets. That's the third one. That riot blade, which is a proc. Okay. Shrew's at this way. Oh, I was wondering who's following. That being said, I probably was not paying attention to my health either. Forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Or forward, for good measure. Oh, Momedy, I'm back! How was your tour of the city, Sava? Get lost, did you? Aye, well, Udall's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you got a purpose, eh? Alright then. If that's... all that's left for you is work hard, make money, and spend it here at the quicksand. Yay. Well, young one, how are you finding our fine Ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city's walls. The bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another together. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you, name it Papashan. You'll find him over at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. Dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the doors across the hall and you'll see the Gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall, though. More than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. back to the Gladiators Guild first. Oop, wrong way. Alright, welcome back, Sava. I take it you dispatched the beast with ease. Rest assured there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master the sword, you must test yourself against a wide variety of foes. To this end, I present you with this hunting log. Oh, my friend just asked me what the alt's name is. Wait just a sec. Dynamis Data Center. There we go. Okay, hunting log. It contains information on creatures ideal for gladiator and training. You'll doubtless gain valuable experience should you seek out and slay them. It's only with such practice you will recognize and eliminate the deficiencies in your technique. Your training under me shall continue once the half sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Sava. Surprise! I'm back. Ah, Sava, I take it you and your sort of become better acquainted. Then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator. Commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we're trained to engage enemies at a close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are many times we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and to trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. Okay, I'm actually going to skip this part because this is just how to gladiator. I probably shouldn't because I'm supposed to be learning how to gladiator. Oop, there's a door there. Been outside the quicksand, right? Yeah. Let's go outside the quicksand. You know your friends. Oh my god. You know your friends are 12's damn cheat. Thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners. But he'll get his own back. Mark me words. Okay. Didn't even see that guy standing in front of him. Oh, hang on. Hang on. What? You blaming me because this little shite shat his own pants? Well, bugger him and bugger you too. The other one. There you are. It's in the corner. Oh. Oh, come now. He was disrespecting me. Proud sea wolf heritage. Or, me. Oh my god. Me proud sea wolf heritage. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. Out of these real quick. Oh, there's one more. Didn't even realize. Oh, there you are. How's your problem? Maybe she likes Sir Men Rough. What are you supposed to be, her bleeding lady in waiting? Ah, don't matter to me. You've gone and spoiled the mood. Well, glad I was there, I guess. Wait. Oh, okay. Epoxy arse, this is your best brew. I'd sooner drink a pint of me own piss than this swell. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing the same thing. Inside the quicksand now. Who the hell's you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm Farmel. Farmel? Yeah. Farmel the Driven. And me and my blood and marauders have been reaving for so long, mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oh, this is lively even for the quicksand. You two, oh my gosh, you two going to put on a show for us? What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you talk to Barmel the Driven, leader of the troop of bloody mummers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, you better... You better what? That sword, it couldn't be frenzy. But only the sword of Nald would be... Would... Bloody hells, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. Bye. Why do they always do that? Looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Leminson was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. Think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. Used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then but that hardly concerns you. These days, I'm an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of as yet unknown experiences. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. Now, if you'll excuse me. Okay. Okay. I already forgot his name. Aldous, that's his name. I swear, if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Oh, he's supposed to be dead. Listen, Sava, do me a favor and don't tell Mila about meeting Aldous, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Drama. What if I like drama? I don't like drama. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't like drama. Back to the Gladiators Guild. And then we will go out and do MSQ. You know what? That might be a good idea to do MSQ, hold off on the job quests until like outside of stream or until I can't go any further. Already heard of your exploits at the quicksand, Sava. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Alas, we've received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing, it seems. Words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you've begun, Sava. Head to Western Thanalan and see that Farmel the Driven and all those who have shared in his crimes never trouble the place of the people of Ul'dah again. Can't say Ul'dah to save my life. Just can't do it. Run, Sava, run! Supposed to be here? Probably, but probably not. I think I was supposed to be the other way. It's fine. Oh, no, I'm supposed to be here. Outpost. Okay. Oh, Weege. You're so handsome, but your paws are so muddy. It rained really, really hard last night, and I'm not going the right direction again. It rained really, really hard last night, so our backyard has been really muddy. And now my dog's paws are covered in mud. Even though I'm sending them out by themselves, I'm not even sending them out to play with each other, I'm just sending them out to go to the bathroom. But they will get mud all over them. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momedy advised me to expect, hmm? I am Papashan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I am... Oh, I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 no, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. Struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Uldans work together. Yet now true Uldans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we've rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of many great souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. God needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe may have some work suited for one of your ability. Cool. Let's get pants. Pants. Legs. Feet. Since you come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have been long away from the shade and the feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out there. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Fair. Comfort food does do a mind good. Put me in the middle of all three. Oh, save me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. Not without a pretzel, it won't. A twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Oh, I did not read that second part, and I'm not going to. Go this way. Oops, again. Okay. There we got it. I'm supposed to be going this way. Do a little bit of this right now. Just a little bit. Because it will help me level up a little bit faster. Okay, oh no. Halt! Madam, I'm gonna have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. Okay. We'll just state your name and business. A twilight pretzel from Papashan? By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Ahem. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papashan my thanks and tell him that I only wished I could repay the favor. These pretzels must be good. There you are. Western front, clear. Eastern front, clear. About northern and southern front. For me? From Papashan. A twilight pretzel. My favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach, now can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Bro, why are you out here? Here we go. Sorry, dog was barking, husband was asking a question, and Day-Day stretched. Okay. You've returned, and with a deal for your pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fair are Sultan's sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing. Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles, then, and stay a moment. There's more I would ask of you. Oh, that's the... Definitely got the abbreviation for gladiator wrong. Huh. That later. Baba, I have just this moment. Wait. I have just this moment. No. No time for concealment. No. Wait. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason why I sent you to meet those Sultansworn. I've been fooled, deceived, bamboozled. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultansworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. Damn. That cannot happen, Sava. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Praise the 12. I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but the Anolan is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. I think this may have been where I ended the last time I did any Ul'dah MSQ, was after finding the missing person, which I know who the missing person is, but if this is your first time watching it, I'm not going to tell you. Oh, that's the Sultan Tree. There we go. Oh, Sultan Tree. Instance.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
I forgot about the voice. The original voice.
Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you.
Also forgot about his voice.
Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
I wonder if I can use this to... Nope. Okay. Thought Total Eclipse was gonna give me some enmity, but I don't think I'm meant to gain aggro through this one. Friends? Easy peasy.
Whew.
Drop some rock candy. Blue raspberry flavor.
Hear, feel, think.
That dream again. Yeah, I honestly don't remember any of this from when I originally played. I said once that I felt like I did not gain consciousness in 14 until after, like, halfway through Heaven's Ward. Like, I was just kind of coasting and I had no idea what was going on until about halfway through Heaven's Ward.
Crystal bearer.
Yep, doing Final Fantasy today. Doing MSQ.
Made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Collect all the rock candies, got it. Ta-da!
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
Take flight, young Sava.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
What kind of rock candy was that?
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void scent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits.
Don't mind me. Just
Don't
getting up
suppose
off
the
the floor.
answer came to you in a dream?
No, but I did see a rock. Quite a few rocks, but one big one.
No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything.
Does it, buddy?
Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
Dude, you don't even know me.
Dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Do the best I can. No promises, dude. I think this was probably where I stopped at the last time I started off in Thanalin. Oh boy, Thancred. There's a little... I thought I had gotten a notification before that cutscene, but I guess not. Back to Papashan. And Lilira. Oh, okay, that works. I'm over here. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all worried. You do realize that what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse? Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papashan, you and the people of Ul'dah. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg of you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papashan. I'll refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. I cannot thank you enough, Sava. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. I'll take it. Hmm? A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his day investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Sava, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Cool, 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 cool. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude which I owe the owner of the coffin and coffer and coffer? Coffer and wait, what did it say? Coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I have purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Oh my god. Alas, I cannot take part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the Royal Plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Time to get the pumpkin. Gotta get a pumpkin. Give me the pumpkin. If Cicidoa doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Alas, I'm here. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demands. You know the way to Coffer and Coffin, correct? It's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place with where local laborers lounge. Oh my god, the alliterations. Can't do it. It's too much. Where the hell is this? Oh, that bridge. Run, Sava, run. Welcome back. What you doing? That works. No space facts today, actually. It's only for Mario, Super Mario Sunshine. Or, not Super Mario Sunshine, oh my god. Super Mario, Galaxy. So. Sorry, no space facts. I haven't even gotten more space facts for... Oh, right. I haven't even gotten to, like, put together more space facts yet for more Mario stuff, because I'm currently out. I'm sorry to disappoint. I mean, I can find some space facts for you if you want me to. I talked to Roger first. Drink for you, lassie? You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. I'm just giving you a pumpkin. What's that? We Cicidoa asked you to bring this to me. Bring this here to me. Ha. So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk sodden arse back home. Hells, an honest to God's pumpkin from the Royal Plantations. Can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoffed down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get some more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. Now it's on, I can... Oh god. Facts with a few myths sprinkled in. Okay. Can you really call those facts, then? I have an oath gauge now. And shield bash, and I need to start fixing this monstrosity. Let me fix that real quick. And I don't have my cross hotbar either. We'll go ahead and do that. Actually, I don't really need that, do I? I have a keyboard. Where's my graphics? Or where's my cross hotbar stuff? I can't remember where that lives. There it is. Nope. remember where it is. Ooh, battle effects. I need those limited, please. Oh, there it is. Control settings. Wait, that's where I've been this whole time. That's mouse settings, hotbar settings. Cross hotbar can be... I really don't need that many shared hotbars, honestly. Cross hotbar. Sure. Let's do a cross hotbar. Shoot, I don't remember which cross hotbars I enabled. 4. Okay, so R2 is going to be cross hotbar 3 left, cross hotbar 3 right, and double tap is going to be shared hotbar. It's going to be cross hotbar. I don't remember. And do 4. Gonna be 4 right. No, that's 4 left. That's 5 left. You got any space facts with a few myths sprinkled in for me to use, or am I supposed to find them myself? Make them up as we go. Let's see. Okay. Have fun with that. I think that's gonna be... Wait, this is hotbar 1. This needs to be hotbar 2 left and right. And then... cross hotbar 4, and this can be hotbar 3 right. That makes sense, I think. That's 2, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Something like that. So we're gonna put... So is this basically like 2 space truths and a lie? Or 2 space lies and a truth? Oh, yeah, I need to get the tooltips off. Oh, wait, I think I just saw it. And I lost it. It's definitely not that. Where did it go? It's not there. It's in character config. Display item help. Oh. There we go. That's what I needed. We'll see. Alright, Roger. Wait, I need to put this stuff together. You can go over here. There. You can go there. You can sit there for now. And Rampart, you can come over here. Iron Will can come up here. Shield Bash, that is a stun. Stay there. Y'all need to go somewhere else. Ideally, y'all would go to hotbar 4. Oh, you can send it in chat. I have no idea how to keep you from, like, getting, muted if you're the only one chatting with me, though, so I am so sorry in advance if you end up getting muted because you're apparently talking too much. Oh, there's a fade outside. Let's put you here. Let's put you there. Let's put you here for now, I guess. Don't need auto attack. Okay, I think that's everything. And yeah, okay. Fixed it. Oh, I tried to fix it, okay? There was nothing I could really do to fix it. The settings are the way they are. Oh, no, you can just chat here. There's no guarantee that you will not get muted by accident. Word is, Blackbrush Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short term or two, assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. That was... ah, shit. Where did I put it? I thought I put it over there. Shit. What did I do? Cross hop by 4. Shit. Left. Wait a minute. Yeah. Double tap should be cross hotbar 4 left. Did I put it in the wrong spot? I'm so confused now. I'm so confused. What did I do here? Fact number 1. The Milky Way smells of rum, raspberries, and alcohol. I think that is false. It actually smells like burnt stuff. Like, it's often described as like, or at least the smell in like on the ISS and stuff are like, it smells kind of like burnt. I can do a little space true or false. Really? Rum, raspberries, and alcohol. Oh, I got wave 2. That was nice. Huh. Burnt rum, raspberries, and alcohol. Oh god, what am I doing? Let's cross hotbar 2. Figuring out the hotbar situation is a mess and a half. Cross hotbar 3. Ugh, this is so confusing. Got the hotbar thing figured out. Oh god, no. That's how I normally had it. No. Yes? Maybe? Okay, there we go. Oh no, don't not save. Okay. I don't know what I did. And my hotbar's gone. Shit. Ugh. Lucky you. I am struggling, apparently. Now, why is that not a cross hotbar? Was I supposed to leave that out? Okay. Okay. I guess. I'm going the wrong way again. Ah, fuck. Let's move you over here. You can stay there. Okay. Why doesn't it show my buttons? Oh, there it goes. Looking for work, perchance. If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are sellswords hired by Imagina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. Oh, I should probably put on new stuff. Let's fix that. What? Oh. What do I have currently? Let's see. Head, body, hands, legs, and feet. With... Oh, is it because I don't have a head thing? Everything else is level 5. Because I don't have a hat. Let's put a hat on. What level am I? 10? 0 a level 10 thing? Nope. Okay. Am I supposed to say true or false to these facts that you're giving me, or am I just supposed to say, after being placed in a vacuum chamber, moon rocks will crumble like those bars of gym chalk? I'm gonna say false. Okay, I'm gonna say that that's not true. Man, I'm gonna get outed by you by how much I actually don't know about space. Oh shit, I was supposed to read that. Okay, I've had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. I in fact completely made that up. I was about to get mad if that was if that was true. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Why are you giving me stuff now? Disciple of War. Sure. Let's go to it then. Get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch, a tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in the tunnel. We dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you'll find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use a silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures and slay them. It's practically like I'm playing this for the first time again. You there, halt! Come here. No, no, okay. So much for that. Any more? Yeah. I put... Ooh, wow. That wasn't supposed to happen. Can I move you? No, I can't move you until later. Yes, let's do number 3. Do you want my next space facts to be true or false? Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interest in Imagina and Sons mineral concern, but of Ulda herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. Let's see... Sword. And I've got low blow, which does what, if I remember? Stuns, okay. We'll put that there for the time being. Similar to the level on Mario Galaxy you played yesterday. I played on Monday, but whatever, not the point. There's a large body of water floating in space. Just like a large, just water? That's it? Like, not... Are you saying there's like a little... Oh, okay, kind of like the Loop-de-Loop Galaxy? That is false. And if it is true, I want to. I need the link. I need. I need sources. Oh man. Oh no. Look at all this. She's protected. Okay, before I go to this next quest, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. I am back. Also, Michaela, I need you to send me that link. Um, Send it to me on Discord. I need to read this, because that's fucking wild. Well, I know you don't care if I do fact or fiction next time, but do you think it would be more interesting to do it? Instead of me just spitting out facts? Ooh, I could set up a poll to do that. For each death. I don't know, maybe. I'll think about it a little bit more. Also, I came back from the restroom and Luigi was eating part of a plate that I put in my trash can because it's Luigi. Okay, good to know. Because I keep forgetting to take Luigi out of my room before I go anywhere. Yeah, yeah, it would be more engaging, not necessarily more entertaining, though. That's fair. Luigi's not evil, he's just dumb and does dumb stuff. Like, he's a very sweet boy. Luigi, come here, buddy. Are you a very sweet boy? You look like a very sweet boy, you just make dumb decisions. I'm not gonna let you slander my son like this. He's kinda smart. He just makes dumb decisions. He makes dumb choices. And he wants me to play tug of war with him. Go get your toy. There you go. Okay. Moving on. Why is my headset so high? Let's bring you back down a little bit. Just a bit. Okay, that was a choice. Okay. Got that fixed. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? 99% of our solar system's mass is the sun. Man, I'm really gonna show how much about space I actually don't know. I'm gonna say that's... I'm gonna say that's true. The sun is quite massive. And I feel like we don't have enough massive planets to contribute to most of the sun's actual mass. Okay, good. Rumor has it there's a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Silda. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stonesthrow, of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Whiston, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium? Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay the Sultan's ransom. A Sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Whiston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Whiston and... Oh my god. Mayhap you should meet Whiston and volunteer for his expedition. Forward and backward, and forward and backward. Forward and back. There you are. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I've time to spare, and they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies to convince them to go home for me? Oh, there's a lot of you. I like playing with Whiston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Cookie for you. Whiston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Great job. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me. Cookie for you. A cookie? Well, if Whiston wants me to go home, then alright. But I want two next time. But Whiston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? cookie for you. Wow, a ginger cookie. I better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. Winston's kind to us. I like him. Cookie for you. This is for me? I want to eat it, but then again, I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Winston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Ugh. My headset makes me sound muffled, at least to me. I know I'm not muffled on stream, but it's basically earmuffs. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it, but no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We'll reclaim our dignity and with it our place in within those walls. We found her. We found the vein. Winston, you must come and see. Already? Amazing. We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to the history in the making. It's a trap, isn't it? It feels like a trap. What is this? Up here? Where is this? Oh, it's over there. Can I go through this way? Yes and no. We're just gonna stay right here. Until my health comes back up. Asteroid belt is very hazardous. That is very much true. Can I use Shield Bash? I cannot use Shield Bash yet. Ah. It is a trap. Kinda. Not near as hazardous as people think. Really? I... I'm very surprised by that one. Like, I would think that the bigger asteroids, yeah, that isn't as big of a problem. But the smaller ones, like the tiny ones. Is this another... Is this another question, or is this... In the 1970s, NASA's Pioneer 10 became the first spacecraft to navigate its way through the asteroid belt. Only a layer of aluminum honeycomb protected Pioneer, but despite the apparent danger, it made it through with no trouble, not because of careful evasion, but because the distance between asteroids is huge. Oh. I thought in between there would be tinier asteroids that would be a problem, though. Interesting. Something new. It was a trap. Yep, I am a fraud. I don't actually like space. You could have just said, you like space? Name every space fact. Thal's balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city? God's damn idiot. What did you think was going to happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the Masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Huh, finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you. It seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. I see you over there, masked man. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Yep. Don't know every single space fact there is to know about space, so clearly not a fan of space. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. It's that rock over there. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells. Does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? I mean, possibly. Da-da-da-da-da. You're strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? That's why I dodge. I wonder if I could have stunned that. I didn't even notice. That's okay. That golem could be vanquished. That the golem could be vanquished. Light isn't affected by gravity. That is false. Or wait, isn't affected by gravity. Yeah, that is false. It is very much. It very much is affected by gravity. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Because light can't escape black holes, and those are very, very, very massive. Um, those are very, very massive. Damn, seems I missed all the fun. Hi, Thancred. I see you didn't need my help this time, and I didn't fall asleep. Oh wait, never mind. See, I know a couple things about space. I just don't know everything about space. I'll compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard oh my god, I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. Thancred being Thancred. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja, what stirred 'em up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Okay, Saturn and Jupiter are the only ringed planets in the solar system. That is... I want to say that that's false. I want to say that there are other planets with rings. They're just not as... like, they're not as dense. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. this point, I feel like you're giving me easier ones. Yeah, Neptune and Uranus both have rings as well. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I know some of the other bigger planets do, they're just not as visible. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Swall will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Give me a hard one. Let's see if I can figure it out. I know a hard one, maybe. Truly a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree? Maybe Papashan will know something of it. Running around with them goofy-ass goggles. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? Driving a car to the nearest star at 70 miles an hour would take more than 356 billion years. So... yes, this would be number 7. Um, I know it takes a long-ass time. I'm trying to think, will it take billion years or more? I feel like billion is correct, though. So I feel like that's true. Because the nearest star is like... I can't even remember. I think it's millions of light years away. Let me look. Hang on. Let me look this up. Closest star to Earth is... oh, not very far. It's about 4.3 light years. I thought it was a lot further, but that's okay. But yeah, at 70 miles an hour, that'll take a long ass time. Okay. It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The General? Very well, I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards surely would have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me out the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Whiston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of ether in Thanalin. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Bye, Thancred. Ah, wait a minute. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. How do I get back? Oh, up here. Took the shortcut. I can just avoid. Perfect. It's gonna cause problems later, isn't it? I would imagine a lot of the people that are, a majority if not everybody that's watching now, which I don't know how many there are, don't tell me. um, but I would imagine most of y'all, if not all of y'all, haven't gotten too far into MSQ yet. But if you have gotten, if you are current up on the content and stuff, um, patch day was the other day, and it added a new crafting and gathering area in one of the later areas. It's called Cosmic Exploration. Has anybody done that? And has anybody had fun with it so far? Because I spent all day doing that today. Cosmic Exploration and crafting and gathering in general. I got like several of them to a level 100 last night. Okay, bonus fact. Mario Galaxy was the first time a Nintendo game had an orchestrated soundtrack. Ooh. Like orchestrated as in like played by an orchestra? Is that what you mean by orchestrated? 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. God, I was a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sake. That ruthless bastard. What of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, goddamn it, if Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. Yay! I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momody. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies may be watching. Oof. Okay, so Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy was on the Wii. That's the first one I can think of that used an orchestrated soundtrack. And it feels like that would be the type of ambitious game that would, like, that the devs would want something like an orchestrated soundtrack. I did not, what's it? I didn't, attune to this Aetheryte. I very much should have. Yeah, I can teleport now. Can I go? Uh, oh. Why do you say I'm unfortunately correct? I'm not gonna. I'll just teleport. Spend the money, Monica. Nope, not Central Thanolin. Why am I unfortunately correct? Actually, I'm gonna do some moving around. Good enough for me. Da, 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 da. Adventurers Guild. Hey, Momody, guess what? Settle down, Sava. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Damn, she already knows. Oh wait, she was told. Wiston, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice to say that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldernard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nullthal, and member of the Syndicate. Don't get where don't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Or didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if the Blades knew that was what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah, Sava. It's true that there are some who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Sava, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word to Atopa Potopa whenever you feel like staying. I can sleep. I can rest. When you got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild lev or two. Got a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It's a good way to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak to him if you're interested. Yay. Congrats, Sav, you almost got killed. Look what the Kroll dragged in. Good to see you, Sava. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Danon? Danon? Danon, who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work this way. You can find him over in the horizon if you fancy. That's in western Thanolin, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of the Chocobo Porter for the journey to Horizon, if you've the gil for it, that is. You'll find the Chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigoon, and he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Um, purposely hidden or not purposely hidden? Because I think that was coincidentally hidden. but not purposefully. How do I get to Western Thanalan? I think it's through on this side. Central, Goblet. Central. Western. Okay. Should have Thaumaturge Guild already. I'm gonna say yes, but not purposefully. Like, true, but not, but it wasn't intentional. If that makes any sense. That's not where I need to be. I love how you went from space facts to just Super Mario Galaxy trivia. Not complaining, just saying. This is where we're at now. What's we doing over there? Ladybugs. I'll deal with that later. You are indeed Mr. Gay. One fact left? Deal with that later too. Because housing. Also a side quest. What am I supposed to be? Side quest, right? Showing me the quest names. I'm supposed to come here, right? No, I was supposed to go to Horizon, wherever that is. Ah, we'll just keep on going. Deal with the other stuff later. Oh yeah, that's where Horizon is, I forgot. Towards Waking Sands. Pray return. Pray return. Practically calling to me. Nope, 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 nope. Don't care. That was only kind of helpful. Dun dun dun. Sava, I presume. Aye, Mobity said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west. And trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy, they do. Enough so that I wish I had chocobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Momody to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there is plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make yourself some use. Oh, shit. It so happens that I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep oh my god, if I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could be irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Find Drunken Stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Post haste. Run, Sava, run. You, sir. What do you want? Hmm? Dedanan's product? He can set all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Well, that's unfortunate. The product you heard Danadan going on about is a valuable gemstone known as raw nashashite? Nashachite? Nashakite. That's what it is. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. Packed it up and hauled it out, even. But then them 12 damned goblins came along. Not like any goblins I've seen before, and hungry for one of the good rocks. Only for the good rocks. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full evacuating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my Nashakite? Oops. Okay. So one. Two, three. I got it. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashakite? Yup. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones. It's more expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanasha ul Nasha, who once ruled as a sultana. Jesus Christ. This should save Danadan from his troubles. If there's enough left, there's far less than here than what I found. Reckon those goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. Sorry, had to blow my nose. Allergies have been awful. One more thing. You'd like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how you can. Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midges have been harassing travelers along the road connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the Brass Blades have started paying folks to keep the road clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarms of tiny midges could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. They've already seen some terrible accidents. Do your part and slay a few swarms. After that, let Fufulpa know. Let Fufulpa know. He'll reward you for your trouble and maybe even offer you more work. Itch swarms. Oh, I have provoke now. Yep, I'm ready for the last fact. Give it to me. Let's find one that's not by the aggroables. One up there. Ah, I thought this was climbable. This is... Oh, shit. Yoshi is a space dragon. I'm gonna say false. Isn't he from an island of Yoshis? Fufulpa. 'Super Mario Galaxy 2 Yoshi's House can be found in the level titled Sky Station Galaxy. If you select the first mission, you may notice a sign in front of the house that reads, "Hello friend, please go around back." Yoshi. After reading that, quit the level, and then enter the third mission on the level. The sign will read, "Hello friend, please go around back. Yoshi the Space Dragon." What?! What?! That's weird. More of just an Easter egg. An Easter Yoshi egg. Yeah, that's a weird one. That's an interesting Easter egg. Greetings and salutations, adventurer. To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midges? You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. This could be linked somehow to a statement from Miyamoto-san himself. Particularly when asked how Yoshi survives in space, Miyamoto answered by saying he is a space dinosaur, though this doesn't really explain the part that reads dragon. Okay, fair. Sometimes the devs just say stuff without much, like, further thought to it, I guess. Wouldn't that make Mario a spaceman? How so? I mean, I don't fucking know. I just like the pretty colors and floating around. Will you be staying in Horizon long? If so, there is much and more you can do to help here. I'm gonna be here for a while, aren't I? Upgrade my gear. Ooh, I'm orange now. Those are not my legs. Those are my legs, just they're covered. That's... wow, that is orange AF. Because how can you be... I mean, fair. I mean, yeah. That is true. Pray allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer. I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leofric is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've exchanged letters, but never before has it taken this long to receive a reply. And so I fear that the courier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan, or the brass blades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing would have seen something. But if she's made it as far as Blackbrush Station, she would have surely delivered the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbrush Station in Central Thanalan. With luck, you'll find her quickly. Even side quest things. That's Limsa? No, that's Vesper Bay. Okay. With that later. And Central Thanalan's over here. Not Central, but yes, Central. Okay, easy peasy. Okay. This way. Mario wore a spacesuit in the space levels of Super Mario Land 2. Was it all for show, or did he just evolve as a species? But even then, how did Luigi then develop the same tolerance to space? Listen, you're asking the real questions that I don't know the answers to for sure. Where the hell am I going? You there. Can you show me the way? Do you know the way? Maybe I don't go to the level 50 monstrosity. Over here, please. Do you know the way? That's rarely a question I can answer yes confidently. I rarely know the way. I'm often getting lost. I'm hoping it's down here. Nope, it is not down here. While we're down here, I might as well do this. I'll find more Earth Sprites later. Did I? No, it's not Blackbrush Station that I need to go to. How do I get over there? Not enough level for that, obviously. Is there a tunnel there, or am I crazy? Oh, that's stupid. I was looking in the wrong direction. Surprisingly, even though I was up until like 4 this morning or last night, I have been okay. I got a little bit sleepy at like 3-ish in the afternoon, but since then I've been fine. What's down there? We're not going down there. Right. Huh? A letter? Hi, I've got Fufulpa's missive right here. I won't be delivering it anytime soon, though. Gotta tend to my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor cuts can fester if ignored. Fufulpa sent you, right? Sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbrush Station to the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Okie dokie. Is there a train track up here? There is. I am getting sleepy now, though, that's for sure. Since I haven't really slept all day. I did doze a little bit, but I never actually, like, took a nap or anything yesterday. Or today. Okay, I did do that. Just past Blackbrush Station. Here. Did you have to work today, or did you, or were you kind of off/doing documentation today? Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? The Fulpa sent you all this way because of a late letter. The boy is still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. The Brass Blades don't give a Kikiran's arse about this settlement. No one in Ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken, adventurer. The refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you're seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now for your own good sake, leave. Now for your own good, leave. Still here. Thought I told you to get out of here. What? Looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Claverian manse on the ridge of to the south. Oop. I mean, that's fair, but the leader has styled himself heir to Elande Caverian, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Ugh. Gross. Oh. Oh, I see. Here. Maybe. Find out. Oh, good. You got a doctor's appointment scheduled, at least. Ah! I'm supposed to get there. This way? Like it. Watch me go the wrong way again. Oh, okay. archers. Ah, fuck. Great. A little too late. Spaghetti? Spaghetti for dinner? Spagoot. Someone took my spaghetti. Just drop a little bit. Oh, not dealing with you. Oh. Oh. What the helly? Someone took my spaghetti. So it's done. Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, so I was made to leave the stage. Aye, my time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. Well, considering that we grew up with each other over the years, I would imagine we definitely share a brain cell. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so in my stead I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufuba. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. Aye, I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Can I even teleport there? Because I know Horizon doesn't have a... what's it called? Bah. An Aetherite. I may end up using a Chocobo because that's going to keep me from getting lost, honestly. Can even... Nope, they can't go that way. That's alright. Bear with me. Trickled on economics. Yeah. Not known to be quite successful, that's for sure. Reaganomics. Yeah. It's more likely than you think. I'm confused what you meant. Like, I know what you meant by Reaganomics, the question mark was by mistake, so it doesn't matter. Good old Reaganomics. Gotta go this way. Ooh. Yeah? Oh. Dang. Oh, I should talk to Chocobo Keep here. Oh, there is an aetheryte here. I was thinking of Vesper Bay. That doesn't have an aetheryte. Because I always had to teleport here and run from there to Vesper Bay. There's not a there's not a Moogle here, right? I think that's only at Ul'dah. Ah, Sava. I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Here, have a knife. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the Brass Blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I'm to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. Couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, no, of course not. I am not worthy to yield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Brass Blades of the Roses the brass blades of the Rose have need of your assistance once more, Sava. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades, despite his assurances to the contrary. Much of such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Todoruna. Footfalls are this way, if I remember right. Yep. I'm gonna try and finish up MSQ to where I get back to Momody and call it for the night, but we'll see how far we get. Ooh, I just realized I haven't been here since the graphics update. It's so pretty. I haven't been to the footfalls in a really long time, honestly. Lead and Venturer come to help. I ain't heard of nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said he trusted men only. Any road, we got this under control, and besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufulpa. Boy's got a stick-up arse the size of a sabertender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. I mean, I will take my shield and go, sir. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to the Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the thaumaturges, see, and he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south to the village and tell Raph that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to the Horizon for the feast. Oh, it's this way. This way. Oh. Bye-bye. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin? Of course, we'll do our best, madam. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, milady. The captain will have his fish, I swear it. Okay. Rilda. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night a gang of bandits from the Quiveran manse were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashakite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet with their co-conspirator soon at the footfalls. What did you say? Surprise. Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings. The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance? Sure. Forgive my eavesdropping, Sava. I came to the Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside the Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. It's a trap. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. It's a trap. Once again. All these crooked brass blades. Really is pretty over here, though. A car! Another instance. Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... Surprise. Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why are you one of the... Why, you're one of the Quiveran's men. Quiveran's men? Jesus. Sir, that man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufulpa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nashakite, I'd get my gil, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lolorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lolorito himself. No, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufulpa? To serve and protect? Ha. We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I thought I killed him. Oh, I killed his brother. I'm Sir Baron von Quiveran the Fourth, Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the flavor. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. I mean, it's not in my best interest. I don't know what you're talking about. Can I use shield bash now? I can. Except he dodged it. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder? You who have done so much in another man's name. What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiveran's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? Seven hells, but I'm a captain. He wouldn't. I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well thought, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares but for naught but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods. Some who probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price were right. But there are men like you, Fufulpa, good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose needs a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Okie dokie. Have a good night. I will be going to bed soon though, so I will probably listen to I did see the playlist that you posted. I will probably listen to it tomorrow morning on my way to work, because that's where I can listen to it the longest. But yeah, I'm excited to hear it. Night! Thank you for all your help, Sava. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town when next you return. We did it, Patrick. Let's go this way. Welcome back, Sava. So much has happened. Captain, Baldwin, has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon garrison. Though doubtless this is only a temporary arrangement, I'll do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Sava, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I would be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. He is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We know now that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I have chosen you, Sava. Pray bear this letter to Mistress Momody of the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan Sworn. She'll know how to best proceed. to Ulda. I think once I finish this quest, or if Momodi tells me to go somewhere outside of Ulda, I will finish up there. Because I gotta go to bed. Ah, Sava, it's been too long. Dadanan tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. Hmm? What is this? What is it? You look like you've got something to say. So that's what this is all about. Afulpa's thinking Owen might be in league with Baldwin. That's this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owen's as loyal a Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who? Oh hells, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Sava, I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. The word. Can I count on your discretion, Sava? If so, then listen closely. I probably could have stopped there, but I didn't. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo. Truth is, though, it's the six wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana has still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Sava. Tell him Momodi sent you and that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Okay. I think that's where we're gonna end it for today. Wait. Actually, let me go grab all the letters that I have in Moogle Mail. Probably from past stuff I bought from the cash shop. Which is quite a bit. It is not the letter Moogle. Oh, whoops. Totally missed it. There's literally a little letter right there. Delivery Moogle! Ah. Oh. I should have grabbed this stuff at first. It has the earring in there. Good lord. Can I use mounts right now? Gotta know. Oh, I forgot that I have chocobo feathers from on this side too. I forgot that it's account wide, not just single character. Rose stuff. Brought chocobo. Aetheryte pendulum. Close to done. A little black chocobo. And a Fantasia. Okay, that should be everything. I should probably delete all these. Plus. Okay, all done. I'll deal with that later. Anyway. Alright, I'm done for the night. I will be continuing this MSQ next Wednesday. And we'll keep going with the MSQ. And I'll probably do my job quests and stuff in between, because I am online between streams anyway. But I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys had a good evening. And I will talk to you guys later. So, I will see if there's somebody to raid out to, but I don't think I will tonight. Just... Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let me see if there's anybody online. Uh, uh, not really. Yeah, I think we'll be finished for tonight, actually. So, I will be back on Friday. Friday evening at 7, I will be playing. I'll finally start playing South of Midnight, which I'm really, really excited about. I've had this game for the last couple weeks, and I downloaded it finally, and I am so excited to play this game. It looks so, so cool. Um, and then I'll be back on Monday with more space facts while I'm playing Super Mario Galaxy. So, that'll be it for the week. Um, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks again for hanging out, and have a great rest of your night. Bye.